Hey, my name is Jesus Castello, and in this video, you're going to learn 3 bundle commands that most people don't know about. So bundle, as you know, is the dependency manager for Ruby. And you use bundle and we install the gems included in the gem file. So right here I am inside the Faraday project. So this is the source code for the Faraday gem, as you can see. And I'm going to use this to demonstrate these 3 commands. Command number 1 is bundle bees. And I really like this command because it creates an image. As you can see here, this is the file name of the image. And what this is a dependency graph. So a dependency, let me open this. A dependency is how the different gems depend on each other. So this gem needs this other gem to work, and this other gem needs these other gems to work. So they work together to accomplish some goal. And this graph, this picture right here represents exactly that, this relationship between these gems. And right here we can see, if I zoom in, this default box means the default environment for the gem. So this, when you use the gem, you just need these dependencies, these other gems. So we can see there is rake by itself. So rake doesn't need anything else because it's not connected to anything else. Then Faraday is connected, as you can see by this arrow, with the multipart post. So multipart post is another project, is another gem, and Faraday needs that to work. And we can easily see that thanks to this picture that is generated by this command. So bundle bees. And you can use this with any project. You can use it in a Rails project. You can use it with any other gem. And if we figure out the dependencies, the relationships between the components and the gems, and produce this graph for you. Now we have another box here to the right, and this is for the testing environment. So when you are building a gem, you have, just like when you are working with Rails, with a Rails application, you have the test environment, you have the development environment, the production environment. Well, gems also have environments. The default will be the production environment, and test are the gems that you're using only for the purpose of testing the gem itself. And here we can see that in the case of the Faraday gem, it's using several other gems to test it. For example, we can see if we follow the arrows, this EM synchrony is one gem, this EM HTTP request is another gem, and Sinatra is another, coveralls, XCon, HTTP client, Minitest. All of these are gems that Faraday depends on for testing. And if you want to follow the arrows, we can see Sinatra. Sinatra depends on this other gem called tilt. Then Sinatra depends on this rack protection, which depends on rack itself. So I think it's really cool to see this kind of dependency graph, and it can help you understand how all of these components work together. So that's the first command. Now let's take a look at another command. I'm going to show you this bundle outdated. So bundle outdated, what it does is it goes over your installed gems by the gem file. So there is the gem file, right? Gem file. I will look at this list of gems, I will find out which ones are outdated. So that might be helpful if you want to keep your gems up to date, or just find out how out of date are your gems, so you can make decisions on what needs to be updated. This command, bundle updated, gives you this report that tells you which gems are out of date. And also it tells you which version you have and what's the newest version. So I think you might find this command useful. So this command number 2, bundle outdated. Let's see one more command that you might like, and this is called bundle console. And this is really cool for those of you that are trying to build a Ruby gem, or just want to develop or help some open source project that's built as a gem. Why? Because when I run bundle console inside the source code of a gem, it will load that source code. It will load that gem. Not the gem that you have installed, but the gem that's right here. So this means that if I make changes, I get access to the changes. So if I do Faraday version, take us the Faraday version, the Faraday gem is loaded, and we get a version. If I make changes right here, if I change the version here, for example, we're going to see Faraday version, the new version that I changed. So this is one way that you can test the gem as you are making changes to it, or just play around with it. So these are the 3 commands. Very quickly, let's review. First command was bundle this. This generates a dependency graph. Then you have bundle updated. This generates a report of updated gems. And then you have bundle console to load the gem into a IRB session. So that's it. That's the 3 commands for you. Hope you found this useful. If you did, please click the like button for me so I know that you liked this video. And if you want to keep learning, watch more of my videos now. Visit my website rubyguides.com and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in the next video.